need a nickname that makes people light up. T-Bone.
All right, I'm back. I am dressed up for Easter. It's Easter weekend, not in the Sunday sweats, so kind of a change up. This is what I usually look like during the week. I mean, not always wearing salmon. Is this salmon? I think it's salmon. Nothing wrong with pink. I'll wear pink. I mean, I have one. Yeah, it's fine. I like pink. This is my only pink shirt. I'm going with salmon. It doesn't matter. It's Easter Sunday. Well, it's Easter weekend. Actually doing Easter stuff. So, so I'm dressed up like a cholo on Easter. I'm not a cholo. I don't need to announce that. I think that's really, visible. But, it's exciting. First Easter. Well, no, I've done Easter with the kid, but he's almost, he's old enough now where going to do the Easter bunny. He's taking a picture with the Easter bunny, but he doesn't have any like allegiance to the, to the bunny. It's just a guy in a suit, it doesn't have any like lore to it yet, but I think this year it'll get some lore. How long do I do that? How long, when does that, I'm not dreading it. I have a weird thing with like, damn, I just touched my glasses. I told myself I'm not going to touch my I touch my glasses a lot. I need to get these adjusted. I'm going to go to Warby Parker this weekend and have them adjust them. I'm going to try and go this whole time without touching my glasses starting now. Now it starts. Okay. The Easter bunny thing. I'll maybe like 6 years old, 7 years old, right? That's old enough. 4? I don't know. I'm going to play it by ear. I'll figure that out. Diving in. So this came up. It says, I don't know. It didn't come up. I wasn't seeking this out, but it did pop up somewhere. I don't even remember where I heard about it, but Harvard says it has removed human skin from the binding of a 19th century book. Good. Yeah. About time. Also, was it the Necronomicon or like, I didn't know that was even a thing. Harvard University said has removed human skin binding of a 19th century book about the afterlife. I didn't do a lot of research on it, but kind of freaky, that there's books with human skin from the 1880s. I wanted to go look at it. What is it? The Arsene? How do you say that? I had the name of it. Arsene Hussein book. Descentus de Lame. Never mind, I can't say that at all. Destiny is de Lame. I think it's like the spiritual something, but I don't know. It just got me thinking that, because I don't think that we should have books on the shelves with human skin. It's pretty rowdy. And then it's like, okay, whose skin was it? I almost touched them. I almost did it. Whose skin was it? Well, it's like I don't want to know the backstory. I don't need that tied to my search history, but it got me thinking, can I be bound? Can I have that in my will, and testament? What is it? Yeah, will and testament, right? Living will. What if I want to, I want to be turned into a jacket, like a leather jacket, a nice one, like have it really well done, like good stitching and stuff, not some like have it like a really nice jacket to where, can pass it down to, I don't know, a family member or my son, it's like, oh, it's a nice jacket. Like, thanks. It's my dad. But in honesty, we cremate on ourselves regularly. Cremation is so like passe. It's pretty hardcore. Cremation is actually pretty metal. 'Cause you don't just burn yourself, because that would be one thing, like the Viking, do like the Viking funeral where you just get sent out to sea and they light your boat on fire, which is also really rad. That's definitely something I should look into. You have to have some money to have a spare boat, I don't have a main boat, so I have a lot of work to do to get to that one. But the cremation, it's like they burn you in a box that's hot enough to burn bones. Like, how hot does it have to be to burn bones? I don't know. And if you do know, that's, it's kind of weird stat. Like, I know paper burns at 451 degrees, I think, because of the, Fahrenheit 451. But I'm just saying, cremation, totally fine. If I want to be turned into a duffel bag or a volume of Encyclopedia Britannica, I think it would be frowned on. I don't think it would get the best reception. Um, but I think I should be able to. I mean, cremation it's like setting yourself on fire down to ash, and then you put the ash in an urn and keep the urn somewhere, to like let people know that's where we burned dad. That's where we burned his bones. And now we have a fancy, expensive cup that, that's his bone cup or his ash, like it's acceptable. But when you really think about it, when I think about it, it's kind of, I think it's very weird. History confirms. I gotta touch him. I gotta fix these glasses. This is out of control. Confirms human bound book. I don't know. As long as the skin was, what's it called? Sustainably raised, like if it was someone that wanted to be a book, hey, like that's that guy. Let that, I'm assuming he was a guy. I don't know why I assumed that a dude would be turned into a skin book, but I feel like that should be, I think that's, it's, to be honest, it's putting ideas in my head, like, something useful, like a duffel bag is not very good. I don't know. I have a lot of time to think about it, hopefully, but I think it should be, not that big of a deal. If you want it, it shouldn't be done against their will. Then that's dark. That's super dark. Maybe that's what happened. All right. Yeah. Human bound books. Who would have thought, right? This was something that has been coming up on my feed a lot, which I like on TikTok. I'm on Wholesome Talk now, which there's all the different like flavors of what you're getting in your feed, and what I'm getting right now is a lot of just like wholesome stuff, like uplifting and thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna play it. This is Zara Bahanis 19. I can't pronounce that either. Is that French also? Damn. Yeah. Let's see. How do we do this? I've done this.
Well, that's not good, is it?
No,
that's really good.
I love it.
Oh. I told you like some out of South Park.
So I don't think this is a new trend, and there's a bunch of these videos. Now I've seen quite a few of them now. This was the first one that I saw. The laugh is great. No, I need more of this. I see so much news. It's just disheartening. So, something light. I watched this one. I know for some reason, I feel like I always have to say how many times I watched a certain video, which is dumb, but whatever. Yeah, I watched this one probably 6 times in a row for sure. The audio, the noises that the guy makes is actually what got me the most. Because it...
Well,
okay.
that's not good, is it? Aww.
That's really good.
He does it one more time.
Aww.
Yeah, it's just nice. I need more just nice stuff in my feed. It's a dark, scary world out there. And since I'm, I guess I'm at this point doing a breakdown. So he's painted it. He hasn't showed it to her yet. She's about to see it because right now she's still happy. It's like, I think it's out of frame. He turns it. And so at first she's trying not to laugh. She's trying to be nice before he is bashing it himself. So I there, she's like holding it in.
Well, that's not good, is it?
It's so good. Yeah, it got me.
That's really good.
Zara Benis 19. Great job. And yeah, there's a bunch of these. I don't think I can do the audio on.
I need you to put your face.
I don't think I can do the audio on that one because it has music, but there's a whole bunch of these. So, yeah, again, I'm sure that this stuff isn't like new, or I'm sure, it doesn't matter. No one's watching this anyway. So, it's fine, but I love these, and yeah, more of that. More just give me something light. I'm on some days really close to just Googling puppies fighting, and I haven't done it yet, but now it kind of sounds like a good idea. Um, but yeah, just something, there's a few different varieties of stuff like this that I get. So I'm glad TikTok it knows what it knows what I need. So I've got it's nothing terrible, but it's just, something that I've been, it's definitive first world problems, but peanut butter, like what's the stirring peanut butter, like where it's separated and there's oil on top and solid stuff on the bottom, and it's fine, you just mix it, but when you first take the peel the top off, you can kind of spill the oil sometimes. So I've been told that palm oil, the stuff that's used in the Jif and like the standard ones that I grew up with, that those are bad. So again, and I've said this a lot, like I know that there's bigger problems in the world. So this is like, again, first world problems, but it's not lost on me. I know that there's other stuff going on, so I get it. But how do we have so much technology? We have all this stuff out there. We have, there's Wi-Fi 6. Have you heard of that? So there's the 2G Wi-Fi, which is for long distances, 5G, which is faster. And then now there's Wi-Fi 6. It's like we have so much advanced stuff. We're sending people to the moon again, allegedly. But there's not a stirrable kind, or there's not a non-stirrable kind of peanut butter. Like my peanut butter can't just be one consistency without me like setting monkeys on fire, which is what I've been told is that, it's not the monkeys, but you set the forest on fire that the monkeys live in. So yeah, of course I'll get the kind that you have to stir, and it's not a big deal, but then you have to put it in the fridge, and I don't want to have to toast the bread. I know that this isn't an original thought, and that this is stuff that everybody is like, or a lot of people have thought about, but it's just, I guess it's been so long now that I figured, all right, like eventually they'll dial that in, right? They'll get that, like, they'll figure out the palm oil situation or whatever, the peanut butter situation. I actually did do a little bit of a deep dive on this. This was some really elaborate report, which I'm not gonna, don't get me wrong. I didn't over analyze this. I scrolled through it kind of like I'm doing right now, but I'm just saying that it seems like there should be a way that we can get peanut butter that doesn't have to be stirred and without deforesting Earth, that's all the different continents, and this is all for this is all for palm oil. Is that the stuff that's in peanut butter? That again, this is like things that I've been told, and I'm just assuming are correct. Because if I scroll through, man, this is such a crazy report. Like conclusions, our findings show high rate of forest loss for palm oil production across a range of countries, continents. Okay, so yeah, palm oil is causing deforestation. So yes, I'll keep buying the kind that you have to stir with the oil on top and the peanut butter stuff on the bottom. I just feel like there should be a workaround. Like we have the technology, we have so much technology. This shouldn't be like a big thing. There's got to be some sort of like money behind it. So that report was from 2016, and then this 2023 one on Vox. Is Vox good? Is Vox like Vice? Is Vox like? I think they're good. I don't know. I try to be cautious of news sources, but not so much. It's saying that now it's not that bad anymore. I read part of it, and it says that palm oil is actually not that bad anymore. It's a really well written title, if you think about it. But yeah, it's again, I know, unoriginal, and I'm sure that there's plenty. I'm to keep touching my glasses. But it's been that. No, this has been for the last 20 years. I'm like, all right. They'll figure out the peanut butter thing. They'll get it so that we're not setting like the forest on fire or deforesting parts of the rainforest so that I don't have to bitch about stirring my peanut butter. But yeah, not yet. So to be continued, or not. It was probably not. What else? That was the I guess while I'm venting, now I feel bad. Now I feel like I'm just griping. It's not inaccurate. Bed pillows were something that came up this week, and I realized that I have a strong opinion on bed pillows. Like, shocking, right? It is, yeah. I just there's too many, you know, like two. My firm stance is 2 per person. You each get 2 bed pillows. Started going through a bunch of images, like, okay, like this. Yeah, I guess, you know, no, actually, no. There's 3 there, and then okay, this guy right here, this black and white one, that's where I draw the line. That's where I'm like, you know what? It's all just stuff you're gonna throw off the bed. That's like, to get into bed, you're gonna have to do something first. You know, there shouldn't be a process to get in bed. It should be getting in bed. Yeah, see this? Too much. Not okay. It's okay. Again, this is like things that these are not the biggest problems that I have, but it's something that I just didn't know that I felt that strongly about. What's the movie? Along Came Polly with Ben Stiller and Jennifer Aniston. They talk about it there's like a whole scene about it, but yeah, it's really common. You know, I looked up, thought maybe Martha Stewart. She's right. Like, you know, she's all about what a style. I don't know. I'm not like against Martha Stewart, but like no, it's too much, because all of this stuff, you actually go to get in bed, all of this stuff is going to have to come off. There's probably a pillow under that. That's the one you actually want. That's the one that's like cool and has the right, like consistency and stuff. I just, yeah, I didn't know that I felt strongly about pillow bedding or bedding. Yeah, pillows on the bed. I guess on couches too. If you have to move a pillow to sit, you know, like there's the normal pillow, and then there's sometimes just an extra one. It's like, who's it for? Like, is it to impress people? Yeah, I mean, it looks nice, but I mean, that looks nice. Well, someone should make that bed. And then I was thinking, like, who's the best at beds? Hotels. And the Ritz-Carlton. I never stayed at one. I heard they're pretty nice. I know that they're nice, right? That's like the, you know, kind of a gold standard. Let's look at to pick a Denver. Sure, Denver. Why not? Let's see how they have it set up. I bet that they don't. Actually, no. I've stayed at enough hotels. Yeah, this is correct in my mind. That's a nice bed. There's one that you put your head on. There's an extra one if you want to prop yourself up. That's it. That's, you know, call it a day. Call it a wrap. What's this? Okay, thought I broke something. Yeah, it just, again, it came up. It's not something, you know, I'm not losing any sleep over it. That wasn't a sleep joke, but I'm just saying that pillows should be what they are. It's a pillow. When did no, that's probably been around for a long time. Yeah, this is shallow. This is like really shallow stuff. But I'm just saying, I still believe in it. I still believe what I said, that there shouldn't be a process. You should just this, you know, the Ritz-Carlton knows what's up. So, yeah, bed pillows. I guess my thing, yeah. See, the extra one extra one, I guess, is okay. But not really. You're just gonna, and then what do you do with it? You put it on the ground, and then it's just on the ground all night. I guess it was just something that surprised me that I had a stance. I was like, oh, I have a stance on bed pillows. Damn, you just you know, getting old, or just figuring out who I am. I don't know. Yeah, I give up. Yep, giving up. All right, that's all I got. I'm gonna go hide some Easter eggs, and I don't know. I think we're going to like a farm. Yeah, we're gonna go to a farm. I think the Easter eggs are I know the Easter eggs are at the farm. It's like I'm not playing dummy. I'm not trying to be coy. All right, I gotta go.